All right, it is Drodio, the forward deployed executive. I want to show you how I use the Chief Live Sessions app with Sparkle in more detail. So I have an initial video where I talk about how I interview people, executives, about software that they want created using this Chief Live Sessions app. And then I actually build the software using this Sparkle app. But I want to show you how they connect together more cleanly. And so what you can see here is this is a live session that I did, and I literally just interviewed myself. So I started the Live Sessions app. I just said new live session, and then I just started talking. And so for example, I said I'm going to interview myself about the Sparkle application and ask for a number of changes. The first thing I want to talk about is the epics column. And so when I said this, I also took a screenshot, because when you're taking a live session, you can take screenshots. So I took a screenshot of the column that I was referencing. And then I just talked about what I wanted. I talked about how I wanted more spacing in between these, and I'm taking screenshots the whole time. And so you can see here that I've got a lot of language that I'm saying, words that I'm saying, but then a lot of screenshots that are coming out of that. And so yeah, this whole thing is just me talking, putting screenshots, talking, putting screenshots about all the ways that I want this to be different. And so, I might have interviewed myself for about 20 minutes, and I've got a lot of changes, requests, etc. So first of all, I get a summary. I get a real-time summary of the things that I said. So that builds in real time. But even more importantly, when I'm done, I can say, use this live session. And I can send it to AI agents to create code. Or if I wanted to, I could create a presentation out of it, right? I could say that I want to make a slide deck out of this, build a presentation from this live session. But what I'm looking for is the ability to create code. And there's a couple ways to do it. You can send it right to Claude Code or Codex right from the computer. You can also just save the markdown file. I'm going to show you what this markdown file looks like. So this is the actual output from the live session. And we can see that it has instructions to AI agent. It has a live session ID. It has notes for AI coding agents. And then I'm just going to scroll down a bit. It has the actual assets here. So we can see that it is taking the screenshots and it's putting them on a secret link that is going to allow the agent that is building to then go and find those and get a lot of context. And so now let me show you how that actually works. So we can see here that I said, and so now I'm in Sparkle, right? This is Sparkle, Sparkle.ai, this piece of software that I use to code. And this is my concierge column. And so this is where I just talked to Sparkle. I just talked to Sparkle. And I just said, I just interviewed myself with a lot of commentary. And you can see here that I have the actual Live Sessions app right here. And so that's an easy way. You can just drop it in to any coding agent. But with Sparkle, it's a little bit special because the concierge will actually do a bunch of things automatically. So the first thing, let me stop it from sending all this text that I'm saying to all of you. The first thing that it does is it will read and file epics for each of these things. So you can see that it is saying 27 numbered items pulled out of your session, and now it's creating epics, and the epics are effectively like PRDs, right? It's just a definition of like mini PRDs, like a definition of each thing. So there's an epic for all the various things that I asked for. You can see here and all of these, right? And so all of these are now put into an epic column. And from the epic column, they are split up into build agents. And so these are the build agents. And so we can see all this stuff is just being automatically built. It's being built literally right now as we're talking, right? As I'm talking to you, the coding agents are at work. And so literally all I did was I had a conversation, I interviewed myself or somebody else, took a bunch of screenshots while we were talking to give the agents a lot of context, and then just put it into Sparkle and said go. And the concierge broke it up into these epic cards. Let me actually open the planning board and show you what one of these epic cards looks like. So let's just take this one here. And so here, let me pull it over for you. So we can see that there is the the description of the task or the epic because it's multiple tasks. And then there are the actual tasks here. And each one of these tasks is basically a subset, and this task has a lot of definition to it. So this is a task from the epic. And so these are the things that get sent out to the build agents to go build. Okay, so that is how Live Sessions and Sparkle integrate really tightly together. And it's amazing to turn conversation into code. It's just a magical experience. Hope that's helpful.